Why do some people get great results with Claude while others struggle?
Thank you for the question. Great question. Most people start using Claude and any chat, like ChatGPT, the same way. They open a chat, they ask a question, they get an answer. Then they copy the result into their work and they move on. Okay, then they come back later and start again from zero. Claude still doesn't know who they are, what they are building, and what their priorities are, or how their work actually moves. This is not a limitation of the system, of the AI system. It is a limitation of the setup. Most people learn the tool, and very often, few learn the system behind the tool. Everyone is teaching tools. Few people explaining you how the system works. And this difference is where the real performance gains begin. There are 3 steps basically, plus one next level. So we start step by step. 3 ways, 3 modes of using Claude. Before talking about the setup of Claude, it is important to understand that Claude operates in 3 different ways. I'm sharing my screen and we can see directly here. As you can see, there is Claude chat, like this one, where most people ask a question, receive an output. Okay, and this is where most people spend their time. Questions, answers, ideas, summarize, recommendations, everything. Then there is the other mode, let me say, that is Claude Code. This is specific and basically used for developers, and developers that use this in a technical way, or technicians that use this Claude code to operate with software projects, with files, with code bases and technical workflows, basically. Then, in the middle here, I go up here in the center, there is CoWork. So, Claude CoWork is the most relevant layer for professionals because it is built exactly around execution. And the chat here helps you think about work. CoWork here, it helps move work forward, you know. The difference is very simple. Chat is for questions. Code here is for developers, and CoWork is for work. Okay, we go into the step number 1. Connect it. The first step is connecting Claude to the tools you already have and you can use every day. I give you an example, and we go through connectors. Claude can access many connectors. I show you here. You go to Customize, and you go in the bottom of the pop-up screen. You choose Connectors, and you can choose here. There is the button with the function Add, and, for example, we can see all the options, all the available connectors that Claude can connect, can upload. You see Canva, Microsoft, Gmail, Google Drive, a lot, Google Calendar, lots of connectors. I give you my examples. We close the pop-up here. I suggest to start with the simplest thing that works. So, firstly, for example, Gmail. You can access your email. Then you can connect later on Google Calendar. And then your files inside Google Drive, for example. I show you the first one, Gmail. As you see here, because I have already the connector loaded, so I'm already connected, there is a menu here with the functions. And you have this that is clicked. If I do this, I change the setup. But if I do this one, exactly, this is the degree of authorization that the connector has inside the Claude CoWork. Here is always allowed to do this operation automatically by itself once it's connected. In the bottom here, so you can save, you can take a screenshot so you can reply this setup. it is not allowed automatically, but you need the approval, you know. I can decide it if connected or not. I can decide it if it can operate automatically or not. In these options, with these options enabled, it needs my permission. So it needs approval. Then back again, for example, Google Calendar, same. Similar menu, similar or same functions. You have less options. You can see here, return a single event, always allow this one, as you can see here, or the other options needs approval. Next example is Google Drive. Okay, here he has access, and this is the setup I'm actually using every day. He needs approval for everything. This is not completely locked, but he needs my approval. So I need to verify personally what he can do or not. This is interesting because it's the base setup to start working with. After the connectors, Google CoWork can work from the source, for example, Google Drive elements. You can find emails, Gmail connectors, review the conversations, identify open actions, calendar, analyze schedules, calendar, and has access to documents, Drive, and understand exactly what is happening around your working environment, across your working environment, but I prefer this one. So the point is, stop telling AI what happened and let AI see what happened. This is the main difference inside this one. We close here, then we go back to CoWork and again. Okay, now once Claude is connected, the next step is giving it the context. This is where projects become valuable, you know. We go inside projects, and I will show you here. We go back into chat, projects, exactly. This is so important because a project is more than a folder. In this example, I have my folder uploaded, and there are some contents, there are some documents. I put also some knowledge that I'm interested in to get the base for my contents, basically for my topics. I put also my book. I put lots of relevant documents. You can load documents, processes, frameworks, priorities, examples, instructions also, and reference material, basically. Instead of explaining yourself every time you start the conversation, we are inside the chat here, Claude begins with an understanding of your environment, you know, and basically the operating environment, your operational environment, and the result is a greater consistency. At the same time, a better alignment, and the quality of the outputs a lot better. You explain once, the system remembers. The context creates precision, and that precision creates leverage. This is the biggest difference of working in a chat or working in a project like this example. Then we go ahead. Step number 3, delegate it. You know, this is where most people change their relationship with AI. They stop using it only for answers, and they start using it for execution. Most professionals still ask AI how to do something. The next level inside CoWork here, this one, the next level is assigning the outcome, the goal, and let the system perform the work, the analysis, the website researches, the reporting, the content preparation, the informations, the workflow management. The final goal is no longer conversation. The goal is the progress. Stop asking only for answers and start assigning outcomes. Another step, automation. Once Claude has access to your tools and understands your context, the recurring work can be automated. This is where workflows becomes powerful. Picture this, you arrive at your desk and you find the briefing already prepared. Important emails, opportunities highlighted, for example, priorities identified, the KPIs answered and reviews, for example, recommended actions already presented. The value is not only the time that you save. The real value is starting the day with clarity instead of information overload. And the goal is creating decision-making capacity. You get more capability and more clarity, basically, into the decision-making process. We go ahead. One suggestion. Claude can share the information if you allow him to do that. For example, sometimes I'm experiencing some issue and the system asks me to send the log file to Anthropic. Normally, Anthropic is taking care about your privacy data. In that example, if you experience an issue, do not send any log data. I prefer to feel safe, and I just cancel the pop-up window. I do not send any log file. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I prefer to do like that at this stage. Most people try to transform everything immediately. A better approach is to start with a single problem. One connector, start with one connector. Then go ahead and once you feel familiar with, try the next one. Start with one workflow and one measurable result. And that way you can measure. After that, you can expand. Small improvements become habits, and those habits become systems, and those systems become leverage. Then we have another level using CoWork. The AIOS system. Okay. Connectors, projects, and CoWork are viewed as separate features. In reality, they are building blocks of a bigger structure. The AI operating system and the connectors gives Claude access. Projects give Claude memory. CoWork gives Claude execution. AIOS brings all three together into a system with specialist roles, with shared content, and basically with automated workflow that can continue operating even when your attention is somewhere else, and especially when you are not here with your machine. The target, it is not simply using the AI or the AI system. The target is building an environment where AI supports execution every day. This is the most important thing that I'm experiencing now. We will cover the AIOS separately because it's a bigger architecture. What I want to say is that most professionals still use AI as a chatbot. People who create the greatest advantage start using differently. Those people will connect into their environment, load it with context and delegate work to it, and build systems around it. That's why I will show you next. Use CoWork, work into a project, but a physical project, not in Google Drive, not in the cloud, inside your hard drive. This is the next step with a structure that I will show you separately because it is the next level of making someone else, a real co-worker, working for you, not a colleague, someone who does something when you're not here. This is the next level. That's the goal. Thank you for watching.